Everyone, and welcome back to the O Show. On today's episode, we are going to discuss the basics about three of the most common order types that you will find while trading or purchasing crypto: conditional orders, limit orders, and market orders. These three orders are present on some of the most popular crypto exchanges, and knowing what each order does is important. I will be using Phemex to discuss this further. All right, folks, I went ahead and disappeared from the screen just so you can see what I'm talking about a little bit better. So first, let's talk about limit orders. Limit orders allow you to buy or sell at a specific price, and the bid could be modified. So you can basically pick and choose what price you want to purchase or what price you want to sell at. If you're buying longing, the limit order could be set around the current price or at a lower price. Basically, this allows you to place an order close to the market price or at a lower price. For example, if current price of Bitcoin is at $9,000, you can set a limit order at $9,000, $8,950, or even at $3,500, essentially to buy that dip or get a better entry. If you're placing a limit order to sell or short the market, the limit order could be set around the current market price or at a higher price. For example, if the current market price for Bitcoin is $9,000, you could place a limit order at $9,000, $9,500, or $20,000, obviously to maximize your profits. Limit orders are great for risk management, but they're not guaranteed. And if your order is not hit, you could miss out on a potential move or profit. The positive aspect of limit orders is that you're in control. And on most exchanges, you can set a take profit area and a stop loss at the same time to limit your risk. This is important, especially if you are margin trading. It's always important to manage your risk. A lot of people do not do that and essentially kind of find a groove for yourself, something that works. All right, so if you're interested in placing a limit order on Phemex, what you do is you would go ahead to the limit price area here, and you would go ahead and enter your limit price in. You can select your leverage in here if you want to use any, and you actually don't have to at all. You would go ahead and go to sell or to short. You would click that. You would see your limit price here, which is the order price, the quantity of your order, the cost, the leverage you're using. Never use more than 2 to 3 times leverage, and if you're brand new to this, please use their testnet. You're going to see the position size after execution, the mark price, the liquidation price, the distance, post only, reduce only, which I didn't select, and time and force, good till canceled. So basically the order is going to be valid until it either gets filled or until you manually cancel it. If you want to take your profit, you would go ahead and do that here, and you can select how much or where you want to sell or buy. You would be able to take your profit here, and you can set how much of your order you want to do. So if it's 25%, 50%, whatever it is. And then also to stop loss, you can also select how much you want to go ahead and buy or sell based on your stop loss. So it's really depends up to you. I don't recommend that you click don't show again because this page is extremely important. And then you would go ahead and click confirm. So the next order type is a market order, and this is actually the most common order on almost all exchanges. So for example, most of us got into crypto by using Coinbase. So when you're using the Coinbase app, you go ahead and buy Bitcoin at that price, whatever the market is selling it at, which makes it really easy. Well, you can buy and sell at that price. Essentially, it is the fastest order to buy or sell. And in some cases, it's great, especially when you're trading or buying in a volatile market, which crypto is, of course. It allows you to execute a trade almost instantly. For the trade to execute, there must be a buyer and a seller interested in buying your sell order or selling to you at the market price. And if an exchange does not have a lot of liquidity, or you're trading a product with a small market cap and not a lot of liquidity, there may be some lag time with your order. This also goes with limit orders too. Again, your order is not necessarily guaranteed to be hit. There has to be a buyer or a seller. So you have to be careful, especially when you're trading different altcoins. Very small market caps are on exchanges with not a lot of liquidity. All right, so to submit a market order on Phemex, it's super easy. You go to market. Let's just say we want to buy, and this would be at whatever the market price is. So currently the price is $9,076. You would go to buy. You press buy. You want to verify how much leverage you are using if you're going to be entering this long. On other exchanges like Coinbase or maybe Voyager or whatnot, they don't have the option to use leverage. So just kind of don't pay attention to that right now. But on this little area here, your order price is the market price. So whatever the market value is. Quantity is 1 because it's just a demo. The cost, it'll tell you how much the cost is here. Leverage, you don't have to use leverage. Again, don't use 25 2 to 3 times. Position size after execution would be 1. The mark price, 9,073. Estimated liquidation price. Again, if you're using, if you're spot trading or using a different exchange, this doesn't really matter. distance, post only, reduce only, time and force, immediate, or cancel. So this is different from good or cancel. So immediate or cancel is basically the order hits or it doesn't. If it doesn't hit, it's going to completely cancel. You can set your take profit, your stop loss, and again, don't click this, don't show again. This page is extremely important when you are trading, especially on a margin trading exchange. All right, so the last order is a conditional order. Me personally, I use limit orders the most. Because I like to control my trades and get the best entry, as well as placing multiple orders for each trade. So when I am margin trading or even when I'm spot buying, I will set multiple limit orders so I can get the best price possible. Generally what I'll do is if I feel like I'm getting that FOMO with something, I'll use 10% of my stack and I will market buy and I will set limit orders for the rest. So I go ahead and I'm able to buy at current market price, and then I'll set limit orders at either lower or higher prices depending on if I'm buying and selling. So some more things about conditional orders is they will only activate if a certain criteria is set. So one or more criteria is generally two or more criteria, thus making it a little more complicated, and conditional orders are generally for more experienced traders. A limit order is considered a conditional order, as your order will trigger when the price of your order is reached. Other forms of conditional orders are stop limit, and contingent orders. I will generally set limit orders with a stop and take profit conditions to help with risk management. You guys saw me doing that when I was demoing the limit and the market, just because it makes my life easier. I don't necessarily have to check my trade 24 hours a day. I can go do other things. However, one of the drawbacks of conditional orders, which is similar to limit orders, is that they are not guaranteed to fill as you set specific stipulations. But again, setting these specific stipulations will allow you to control your trades and risk regardless if you are margin trading, spot trading, or just buying and holding. Understanding the basics of these three order types can give you an edge to make you a better trader. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at a conditional order and what it looks like. And as you guys can tell, it's a little bit more complicated than a limit and a market. That's why more experienced traders use it. Me personally, I like my limit orders. This is my tab here. But if you want to place a conditional order, you can go ahead and select limit or market. They look a little bit different. Your trigger price would be here. You can edit it, trigger by last price or the mark price. Limit price here, and then you can kind of modify the quantity as needed. You would go ahead and set, if you wanted to buy, so set buy stop, take profit, sell. So it makes it a little bit easier, but they're also a little bit more complicated. So me personally, I like to use my limit order. So in short, understanding the basics of these three orders can give you an edge to make better investments or better trades. At the end of the day, nothing is guaranteed with any of these orders, but knowing about them is important. If you can have an edge over somebody else and potentially make more money or stack more sats, that is important. And that's something you probably want to spend some time learning about. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This video was completely for educational purposes. If you would like to support me and my channel, I've got my Phemex ref link up there, and I've got some more spot trading exchanges down there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.